and welcome to Take Two Radio Junior. I'm Pam, and I've been having one heck of a time trying to get the board to work. I kept calling in, and it was telling me it didn't recognize my PIN number. Oh, what fun and joy this was. So I'm sorry about the late start, and I'm going to hopefully get my calls picked up here because it doesn't seem to be working over there either. I guess Blog Talk is having an issue. And we have a wonderful guest with us today, which is the singer-songwriter Ellee Ven. Andrea, can you hear me?
I hear you perfectly clear.
Great, good, because I couldn't get you to connect over. So
oh, my gosh, I was flipping out.
Yeah, well, you think I was. But let's not keep Ellee waiting any longer. You're there, right?
I'm here.
Okay. Now, while I bring my blood pressure down, you guys go ahead and have a nice little chat.
Absolutely. Well, tonight's a special night also because today is the Grammys, whoever's watching. Yeah, but hi, how are you, Ellie? I'm Andrea. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Just call me Drea, though. Don't call me Andrea. That's too formal. And today, guys, we have the special guest, Ellie. She's a singer-songwriter. Am I correct?
You are correct.
Oh, and how long have you been singing?
For a while, I'd say probably about 15 years. But you sing when you I've been singing since I was a baby, because it's just another form of expression. And even though it may not have always been in the form of a song, I think I have a melodic way.
Yes, the music is in us, especially. I'm a singer myself, but it's not about me. It's all about you.
Well.
I've heard your track. Your track is very interesting, and we won't play it yet. But I would like you to describe the song to us and what made it feel like a bullying anthem.
Well, actually, those weren't my words on the song, actually, but it was an interpretation of the song, and I actually was really pretty happy about it in the way that the song really, from my standpoint, was just just conjured up visions of just, like a person sort of like going on their life's mission, and it has this beat that's very much like a marching band, and so it's just really like fun and forward moving, and it just made me think of, imagination and just, the different kinds of things that we take in that then really create a safe space for us. And I think that what the people who are thinking about anti-bullying is just sort of like, when you're marching on your own path and you're creating your own reality, your own happiness, that's a really positive and manageable way to fight the bully, to not really be as affected by the bully. So I'm glad that's the vision that was, what was inspired by that, but my writing it was more about reading beautiful things, creating your own destiny, seeing the positive things in, and like the real blessings, the real, the really, just the beauty around us, really.
Yeah, it is great to have a good imagination, especially people seem to, make their own creations in their mind and stuff. And other people, it's either jealousy or hatred. But like Taylor Swift says, you gotta let the haters hate, and shake it off.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it's
have
true.
You ever?
It really is.
No, continue.
I have, if you're in the music business for any amount of time, I think that one exposes themselves to all kinds of bullies. Songs are so subjective. Depending on when somebody receives them, it could be the best song in the world or the worst song in the world, or like wah wah wah. That's like a downer song. But if you're like heartbroken in that moment, it's like, oh my God, that's the most touching song I've ever heard in my life. So, if you're in the music business, you're constantly being told whether you're good or bad, whether you're fat or you're skinny, whether you should play the guitar or the bass, whether you should shave your head or dye it purple. And there's just no end to that. And that's a form of bullying, too, the sort of, the non-ability to actually look beyond certain surface traits, to assume that because, you're super skinny that you're super fit, or vice versa, or, all different, things that society sort of just they create these, obstacles by virtue of, the labeling and stuff. And so I think that's kind of a form of bullying too, really.
Yes. And also, just to add on to that, the music industry is tough, and also the modeling industry, they want like perfection, and and the thing is that people get confused between positive criticism and bullying, because usually when someone tells you, oh no, you can't sing, but if you keep practicing and be on tone, be on key, you will be a great singer. That's positive criticism. Other things is like, oh, you can't sing, don't try to sing, you're horrible, yada, yada, yada. That's bullying.
Right. You'll never make it, you're too this, you're too that.
Yeah, it's horrible. So I'm guessing you had a lot of no's in the music industry.
Yes, mostly no's, for sure. For sure.
Well, my mom always tells me rejection is assumption.
Yes. It's actually a great gift, especially when it comes to something that's creative. I think that's the whole point of being a creative. For instance, you write a song and there's so many choices along the way. You could choose to use horns, you could choose to use a keyboard, you could choose to use so many different. There's so many different options, and even in the recording process, do I use this kind of mic? Do I use that kind of mic? Do I record it over here or there? I mean, that's the whole point. So I think that it's really important to have some just faith in personal instinct and, and what, and the things that we gravitate towards, and to trust those things. I think everybody has an artist in them, and I think that is actually also a reason why I think bullies or people who are sort of really aggressive to people who aren't, like, for instance, I think some people feel bad for being creative, feel bad for having an alternative thought, feel that their alternative thought in some way puts them in another grouping than other people. And I think that art sort of, it encourages tolerance and collaboration and, in fact, real art. So, anyways, it's all very cosmic. I don't know what else to say.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I think that's great that, like I said, you wrote this. You didn't write the song, but you sang the song and you use it as a positive anthem. And I think the listeners want to hear it. But before that, I have a few more questions.
Okay.
Okay. Who inspired you to sing? Like, who was your inspiration?
I would say I love Sade. I love Barbra Streisand. I love Estero. I love Massive Attack. I love Sneaker Pimp. I love pretty much almost everything. I mean, the only thing I really don't like is, and this is only because I can only take it, anyway, I like almost all music, so I'll say that those are my primary influences.
Yeah, all genres you can relate to. And after the song, I know I don't want to put you on the spot, but can we do like a quick do-re-mi scale after together?
Do a what?
A do-re-mi scale. No, do-re.
Sure.
Awesome. Great. So I think we should play your track now. Listen to Ellie's track. We're going to play Zeus right now, listeners.
Yoo-hoo!
the words I read make me live loud, inspire me. I dress up in suits and gowns, I kiss the sky, fall to the ground, it's all me. Zeus has thunder, Hera's lover, their love made spring bloom. Aphrodite, love was mighty, guide and rule the school. Out beyond the world of wrong, a place out there where we can bond, I see blue. Let's lay down in the green grass, let all our fears be in the past, renew me. Superstitions rule our minds, our fears and tears can make us blind, believe. See, modern day mythology, read good words, he'll set you free, be happy. Zeus had thunder, Hera's lover, their love made spring bloom. Aphrodite, love was mighty, guide and rule the schools. Zeus had thunder, 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 Zeus had thunder. Out beyond the world of wrongs, a place out there where we can bond, I see blue.
Is my mic on? Okay. Oh, that was awesome. Woo!
Thanks.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
On the count of three.
So, re, mi, fa, so, la, si, do.
Yay!
Woo!
You did it.
I
Awesome.
actually was in The Sound of Music. I actually was in that, I was lethal. It was really traumatizing. I was 16, and the boyfriend's name is Rolf. And so I had to go screaming on the stage in a sailor suit, screaming Rolf. But it's happened to me for the music industry.
Oh, I love The Sound of Music also. But before you go, would you please tell all the listeners where they could contact you, where they could follow you, where they could check your Instagram and buy your music? All yours.
Well, I'm on iTunes. The name of the game is Ellee Ven, ELLEEVEN. I can be found at elleeven.com. GivenToTheGroove.com is our charitable organization. We do a lot of fun things for kids. And the virtualquilt.com is a new program we've started that basically is putting money back into art, school art programs. So those are the main ways to get a hold of me. elleeven.com is the number one way, ELLEEVEN.com.
Thank you so much. Oh, it was such an honor. And hopefully you
can
touch with me as well. I followed you on Twitter.
Thanks. I'm a follower, too. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much.
Of course. And hopefully you're making more music, and we would love to feature on the show.
Well, thanks. I'm working on a couple tracks, so I'll let you know. Thank you.
You're very welcome. You have a good night or good day. I don't know where you're located.
You too. I'm on the East Coast.
Oh, okay, like me. Whoop, whoop. All right. Woo! You have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Wow, it was awesome. Okay, so it's great to have Ellee Ven pass by. As she said, she mentioned all her links so you can follow her and buy her music. We will post that on the Take Two Radio Junior website that we finally got. Yeah. Okay, so I have a few things to mention, and these are parents. They're just words. It only makes you stronger. Just ignore it. Chances are these are the messages your child has received about bullying. But for many kids, bullying is a reality they experience regularly. 3 out of 4 parents say their child will likely witness a bullying incident at school. So how do we empower these children? The first and most important step is talking to them and making sure the messages they receive about bullying are the right kind. Whether your child is a target, bully, or merely a witness, your influence can help change the culture for the better. Here are some do's and don'ts for talking to your child about bullying. Brought to you in partnership with Green Giant and Pacers National Bullying Prevention Center. With these tips, any parent can address bullying. Don't ignore it. A common reaction to bullying is encouraging the victim to ignore the bully. It is one of reaction. People say, and if you deny them the reaction, they'll go away. That's not always the case. Sometimes, when the bully realizes they are being ignored, they can feel a sense of power over their victim that can actually make the situation worse. Do encourage them to speak up. A recent study of children ages 9 to 12 showed that 56% said that they usually either say or do something to try to stop bullying or tell someone who can help. Make sure your child knows who he or she can talk to if they have something they want to share, whether that is you, a school counselor, a teacher, or a coach. Tell them to look online, and one of the really good places to go is Pacers Center, National Bullying Prevention Center. Help your child recognize signs of bullying. Come on the website and download the PDF. There's a lot more. Pacer.org, and just browse around. So that's some good advice for the parents to tell their children. Short and brief, when I was younger, from the grades 3rd to the 6th grade, I was a victim of bullying, name calling, cyberbullying, which is another topic, but that's mostly for older people, like teenagers, but anybody could be bullied, and you could be a victim. Definitely don't ever ignore a bully. Go to a grown-up right away. Of course, no violence involved. Supervisor that's around you, and you're like, this kid is teasing me. Please tell him or her to stop. And that's it. Power of words. Words, they hurt. Words are very, very hurtful, especially those either vulgar words or name calling. It sticks with you, and it could affect a child. And usually bullies are people that are going through the most. So if you're a bully out there, go ask for help, and always remember someone loves you. Everyone's loved. This is a great show. Thank you for tuning in. Also, our next show will be February 22nd. Of course, the founder of Take Two Radio will announce that. And if you would like to keep in touch with me, you can. My Twitter is @CallHerAndreaX3. I actually have my Instagram for the public, if you're old enough. It's D4Drea, _V_V Instagram. I post when I'm airing the show, or if you missed the show, I will post a link so you could catch up on it, because you can listen to the show anytime on your phone, on your computer, on your tablet. You there, Pam?
I'm here. The next show is February 22nd at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and that's going to be with actor and author Paul Karafotis. He's been in many movies, many television shows, and although the young kids will not recognize who he is, maybe some of their parents or aunts or uncles or somebody will know who he is. But he has written a series of children's books, and it's called The Adventures of Charlie Bubbles, and they are just truly adorable, besides giving you a moral to the story and teaching you in a very fun way what he wants you to learn. But I'm not going to get into that because we're going to have him on, and he's going to talk about it. He's also going to read one of the books, so that's going to be very exciting. And he just now put it on Kindle, too, so you can either get it, in through the mail as a physical book or 3 books, plus there's coloring books that go along with them, or you can read it on Kindle. But I highly suggest that you get the physical books because I bought them for my babies, and they absolutely love them. And reading the story every time they come over by my house, and we get to color together, and it's just nice family time to be able to spend with your children and have them learning at the same time. And that's it. I'm going to put the information on Take2RadioJunior.com, and you can follow us there as well at Take2RadioJunior on Twitter. We do have a Facebook page, and if you look up Take2 Radio Junior, you'll find us there. And last but not least, we're going to end the show with a song called Fill Your Bucket by The Learning Station. And what they're talking about in the song is filling your bucket with nice things, like being nice to your friends, helping them with their homework, whatever you do together with your friends. Or if somebody is new to your school and they have no friends yet, go up to them, make friends with them, make them feel welcome, and you'll never know, that person could be your best friend for life. So here is the song, Fill Your Bucket, and thank you, everybody, for joining us again tonight. Sorry again for the late start, and we'll see you again on February 22nd at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Healthy music for a child's heart, body, and mind.
Fill Your Bucket on the multi-award-winning CD, #1 Best Kid Songs by The Learning Station.
Hold the hands of the friends on either side of you, and don't let go at all. It's what we all should do. It's only holding hands, but it means so much. We're filling buckets with just a simple touch. Let's be bucket fillers, that's what we all should be. Our bucket is invisible, it's really make-believe. But there's no doubt in what a kind act can do. It makes someone feel good, then comes right back to you. When we're kind, we fill our bucket. When we're nice, we fill yours too. When we help, we fill our bucket. When we smile, we fill yours too. Keep holding hands and sway from side to side. We feel much better now, and we know why. It's only holding hands, but it means so much. We're filling buckets with just a simple touch. When we're kind, we fill our bucket. When we're nice, we fill yours too. When we help, we fill our bucket. When we smile, we fill yours too. Keep holding hands and standing straight and tall. Bring your arms up real high and don't let go at all. It's only holding hands, but it means so much. We're filling buckets with just a simple touch. When we're kind, we fill our bucket. When we're nice, we fill yours too. When we help, we fill our bucket. When we smile, we fill yours too. Keep holding hands and shout, hip, hip, hooray. Let's celebrate filling our buckets today. When you wake up tomorrow to start your day, refill your bucket with all you do and say. When we're kind, we fill our bucket. When we're nice, we fill yours too. When we help, we fill our bucket. When we smile, we fill yours too. When we're kind, we fill our bucket. When we're nice, we fill yours too. When we help, we fill our bucket. When we smile, we fill yours too.
You can get Fill Your Bucket on #1 Best Kid Songs in CD or full CD download at www.learningstationmusic.com. See the videos playing below? Did you know you could view them just by clicking? And please become a Learning Station friend and click on the big yellow subscribe button, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter.